They say talk is cheap, but not here. Here, every word is a weapon, every argument a battlefield. Welcome to Debate Day 6 and the second regional championship of I Beg to Differ Season 9 for Lagos. Yesterday, Rachmania Private Schools out-argued Laura Stevens Secondary School on a motion that pierced the heart of Nigeria's democracy. Mandatory electronic transmission of polling results will guarantee free and fair elections. Or would it? What a debate that was. Later, Albesta Academy edged past Timi Comprehensive College with a motion that stirred both logic and emotion. Street children are society's failure, not their parents' fault, they argued. And now, 22 debaters remain. 22 secondary schools. By the end of today, only 20 will stand. 2 more will claim their spot in the round of 16 tonight. And every sentence will decide who stays and who goes. This is I Beg to Differ, where talk isn't cheap, it's championship. I'm Femi Obong-Daniels.
And I am Yvonne. Okhaifo. Good evening to you and welcome. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. This competition is broadcasting on 101.7 Kids FM. And if you miss any of the action this week, you can always catch up on Wazobia Max Television at the weekend. That's DSTV channel 259, GoTV channel 98, and Star Times channel 195.
Brilliant. Let's say welcome to our panel of brilliant judges. Dr. Chike Ngbadiche is the head of Department Communication, Media and Cultural Studies, Pan Atlantic University, Lagos. He is Chief Judge for I Beg to Differ. Judge Ama Ekobe, Program Manager, Center for Inclusive Social Development. Welcome, Judge Ama Ekobe. Thank you. Judge Ufoma Egbamuno is the news manager, Nigeria Info, Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Kids FM. Brilliant young old man. Welcome, Judge Ufoma. And finally, Diction Judge Yvonne Okhaifo, Principal Vaughn, as she's fondly referred to, broadcaster and elocution coach. Welcome, Yvonne. Welcome all.
Thank you.
So let's meet the contestants now. The main reason why we are all gathered here today. Let me start by introducing the young minds and faces from Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome to the duo of Pokuola Oyinkansola Mary and Olagbaju Hefsiba Oluwa Jomiloju. Hello, Mary. Hello, Jomiloju. How are you?
Fine.
What do your friends call you? Let's start with Mary. What do they call you? Oyinkansola or Mary? Mary. Beautiful. And how about you? Is it Oluwa Jomiloju or Jomiloju?
Oluwa Jomiloju.
That's what they call you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Welcome to both of you. By the way, Mary is 14. She's in SS2. And Oluwa Jomiloju is 13. She is in SS1. All the best to both of you. Brilliant. Time now to meet their opponents. From Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos. Please make welcome to the duo of Ogbonnaya Miracle, Ebubechukwu and Nwabweze Priscilla Mesoma. Welcome to both of you. How are you doing? So what are you fondly called in school? Miracle?
Yes,
You are Miracle. And you are Priscilla?
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
By the way, the duo of Miracle and Priscilla are also supported ably by Olushola Aisha Kemisola. She is 15 and in SS3. Same SS2. So Priscilla is also 15 and SS3.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So we'll correct that here, SS3. And Miracle is 16 and also in SS3. All right. Just to also add that Oyeniya Bisoye Omoyomade, who's 13 and is in SS1, is backup the beta for Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Welcome to all of you.
We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. Like, comment, and share the live streams. Remember to interact with one another. We'll be reading your messages.
Not a doubt.
The motion for this hour is single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. These debaters already know the topic and they were told to prepare for both sides of the topic. Now they'll find out how this debate will go.
And as that continues, a quick reminder, you've got 3 minutes for each of your rounds. Don't forget that. In the second round, your rebuttal round, you're expected to rebut every single point made by the first speaker of the opposition school. All the points. If you have time after rebutting the points, you can add fresh points of your own. Are you paying attention? Don't be distracted by the positions. You can add fresh points of your own. It will score only if you rebut all the points made by your opponent. So if your opponent made 6 points and you rebutted only 5 and you add another point, it will not count. You must rebut 6 points. All right? Brilliant. So that tells you when your opponents are speaking, you must be making note of every point they raise and be ready for your rebuttals. So could we find out now how the schools will argue? Let's start with Vetland Senior Grammar School. Are you supporting or opposing the motion?
Opposing.
You are indeed opposing, meaning Brain Builders International School will be supporting that motion.
Yes, sir.
It also means that you will go first. All right, an opportunity for you to decide who goes first between the two schools.
Interesting.
Special thanks to obweezy.com. We appreciate what you guys do. Sheriff Quadri is executive producer. Olamide Fadoju leads our digital tech team. Babatunde Abdul Salam is our content and technical officer who ensures you see us on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. Ken Dweme is my main guy who makes sure that we look good everywhere on social media and everywhere else, alongside Samuel Iwuji. Onyeka Eledan is our production associate. And we say welcome and thank you to all of them. Most importantly, we say thank you to you, the audience. When we come back from this break, we go into the debate proper. Stick around.
On Tuesday, the stage comes alive again with intellect, passion, and power as 4 schools go head-to-head in battles that could reshape perspectives. At 4 p.m., Vetland Senior Grammar School locks horns with Brain Builders International College on the burning question: is a single-term presidency what Nigeria needs for rapid development? Then at 5 p.m., Muslim Association of Nigeria Secondary School takes on Emerald Day Secondary School in a patriotic face-off. Nigeria remains the giant of Africa. Can pride hold its ground against probing logic? 2 topics, 4 fiery minds, 1 arena. Only the sharpest arguments will stand tall. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me as the journey to the national tournament continues on Tuesday. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 22. 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obi Weezy. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I beg to differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I beg to differ. The Tournament of Champions. Welcome back to Debate Day 6. It is the second regional championship in this 9th season of I Beg to Differ. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to join the live streams. Do well to comment. Do well to like. And of course, do well to share. We'll be reading your comments on Facebook and on YouTube. We are also broadcasting this debate live on Kids FM. The dial is 101.7. You want to tune in as well, especially your children.
Most certainly. Most certainly. This first debate of the day pits Vetland Senior Grammar School versus Brain Builders International College. You've met the debaters. It is now time for us to debate. But the motion, just in case you're just joining us, is single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. Single term. Is it? Leadership is not merely about occupying office. It is about shaping destiny. And on this day, in this debate, we confront a question that could redefine the architecture of Nigerian governance. Should power come with one chance and one chance only? Would a single presidential term free leaders from the distractions of re-election politics? Would it eliminate the temptation of second-term maneuvering? Would it produce bold, fearless decisions? Or would it remove accountability, reduce long-term planning, and weaken democratic stability? From the disciplined voices of Vetland Senior Grammar School to the strategic minds of Brain Builders International College, we ask, is rapid development born from urgency or from continuity? Because leadership is not just about time in office. It is about impacts in history. Tonight, the future interrogates power itself. I can't wait. And as always, we beg to differ. Motion supporters, get ready.
That's right. Motion supporters being Vetland Senior Grammar School?
No.
Oh, Brain Builders. Oh, you are Brain Builders and
Brain
you are
Builders.
By the way, I have to say that your supporters are already cheering you on. Both of you, by the way. Both schools, Brain Builders and Vetland. Your supporters are on Facebook and YouTube cheering you on. So let's go. We're starting with Vetland Senior Grammar School.
And that's Nwabueze.
Brain Builders International College.
Brain Builders,
Builders.
Vetland, right?
Yes,
Brain
sir.
Builders International College.
Okay, so we are kicking
Alimosho.
off with the motion supporter.
Yeah, they are.
I am.
Oh, good grief. Just say so already. Don't stress me. I'm an elderly woman.
Elderly.
Good grief. Oh, goodness. Okay.
All right, so this is Priscilla Mesoma Nwabueze.
Yes, sir.
She'll get us rolling.
Wonderful. Vetland, you've got 3 minutes. Your
Brain
time.
Builders.
Brain Builders.
Oh, good grief.
Brain Builders. Just
Brain build.
brain to the right, vets land to the left.
At this point, my brain needs to be built again. Okay, Brain Builders International College. You've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Today, I speak on logic, future, and justice. For many years, Nigeria has been governed by leaders who talk about the next election, not the next generation. 8 years in power does not guarantee change, but one focus there might. Be prepared for seed. I'd like to give honor to honor is due. Good day, panel of judges, Akutam Keeper, good debaters, and my most distinguished audience. I am Obong Priscilla, representative from Bimbalas National College, here to stand in support of the motion that says a single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. First, it reduces the re-election destruction. In many presidential systems, presidents spend a significant part of their first tenure ensuring political support for their political survival. This creates a situation where political strategy replaces public opinion. Instead of asking what does Nigeria need for rapid development, they ask how do I go through my re-election. For example, in the Philippines under Benigno Aquino, he created anti-corruption agency and fiscal discipline reform, which helped in their national development. Also, he helps to enhance speedy development. In a single-term presidency, he creates a source of urgency and seriousness in leadership, whereby a leader knows that there's no second tenure. They make sure they make an impact through their first tenure. In South Korea, for example, under the Moon Lee-in, under the space of 5 years, he expanded innovation, green energy and technology, and also help in pandemic resources for COVID-19 in a short period of time. That's to tell you a long-term project and a short-term project can be achievable when there is unlimited focus. Also, he helps to encourage technocrats and not corrupt and career politicians. In a single-term presidency, the electorate can elect technocrat governors, whereby the incumbents can no longer bribe their way into power. The electorate now have the right to pick a technocrat. Who's a technocrat? These are professional in their field of study. Also, it helps to reduce election manipulation in a single-term presidency, whether there's no need for re-election, there's no need to rig election, whereby there is free and fair election, there is less political violence, public unrest, and ethnic division. All these are not necessary in a single-term presidency. Also, it enhances performance from day one. I can tell you, if it was a single-term presidency in our past 4 years, our former President Muhammadu Buhari, would have spent more than a year picking his officials and ministers. In a single-term presidency, it ensures performance from day one. Also, it helps to reduce election costs. In the 2023 general election, INEC the election body budgeted up to 305 billion naira. These are expenses that are supposed to be diverted into infrastructure, healthcare, education, youth employment, job creation that can help drastically to improve in nation development. Also, it helps in stability in a diverse and multi-ethnic society. In a country like Nigeria, where we have up to 200 plus ethnic groups, an Igbo man, and Yoruba man, and an Hausa man can gain power in the space of 50 years, whereby ideas are shared and resources are utilized. Also, it helps to prevent godfatherism. In the 2019 election, Lagos State election, Ambode and Kwame lost to the re-election due to issue with his godfather. So I urge you to support the motion. The single-term presidency is not just what Nigeria needs, but it is dearly necessary. Thank you.
Well done. Mwabueze Priscilla Mesoma of Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos. As a reminder, if you have points, and that's to both of you, that you do not exhaust in your opening, you can pass it over to your teammate, just in case there is opportunity after rebuttal, after rebuttals.
Emphasis on after.
After all rebuttals. All right, we now move over to the opponent from Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Here comes Popola Onyikonsola Mary.
Every nation needs development, and Nigeria is not an exception. This time, it's not depending on how short a tenure is, rather how accountable the leaders can be. Good day, esteemed judges, my co-debaters, audience in the studio, and everyone listening to me. I am Popola Onyikonsola Mary from Vetland Senior Grammar School, and I am here to oppose the motion that states a single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. To start with, single-term presidency weakens democracy, accountability. Elections are the people appraisal system. Without re-election, the citizens lose the ability to reward good performance by the leaders. A single-term presidency does not give the citizens an ability to reward good performance by the citizens. Democracy works best when there is a fear of the voters, and so single-term presidency brings about lame duck leaders. It brings about leaders who cannot decide for themselves. When leaders know that they cannot return to the place of power, they make tough decisions, unreinformed decisions, like John Delbach Acton says, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Furthermore, the problem is institution, not tenure. Nigeria suffers from poor institution. Nigeria's problem revolves around weak anti-corruption efficiency, disloyalty, abandoned reform, but to mention a few. Prolonging the long tenure without fixing institutions is just like changing the driver while the engine is faulty. And so, policy discontinuity worsen. When people renew leadership, projects are abandoned, reforms are shifted aside, and new leadership brings about abandoned reforms. Development takes time. Fixing roads, building electricity, and fixing a complex structural nation like ours takes so much of time. It cannot be done within a jiffy. It is not 5 minutes instant noodles. Rather, needs time, structures, policy for development. And so, governing a country of about 200 million people is not classroom assignment. It needs time. It needs policies. It needs instruction for the leader to analyze and build greater development for the country. And so, I would like to give examples about leaders who built the country through long-term presidency. I have Muhammadu Buhari, who built railways from Lagos to Kano within double tenure of government. This brings development and growth to our country, Nigeria. In conclusion, Nigeria development cannot grow from increasing the tenure. Nigeria development cannot grow from reducing the tenure. Rather, for leadership to continue, we need leadership discipline, strong institutions, and active citizens. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
14-year-old Mary Onyekonsola Fofola, SS2 student of Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Well done. Well done. Before her, you'd heard Priscilla Mesoma Wabweze of Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos, open up for their school.
And so the first round comes to a close. We will take another break. When we come back, you will hear the rebuttal round. It is the second regional tournament in this season of I Beg to Differ.
Obiwizi, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadgets trade-ins. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned. Got a phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk out with an upgrade, a cashback, or both. Whether you shop in store or online at obiwizi.com, that is obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service. Because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow us on Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page and on TikTok at Obiwizi.
On Tuesday, the stage comes alive again with intellect, passion, and power as 4 schools go head-to-head in battles that could reshape perspectives. At 4 p.m., Vetland Senior Grammar School locks horns with Brain Builders International College on the burning question: is a single-term presidency what Nigeria needs for rapid development? Then at 5 p.m., Muslim Association of Nigeria Secondary School takes on Emerald Day Secondary School in a patriotic face-off. Nigeria remains the giant of Africa. Minds. One arena. Only the sharpest arguments will stand tall. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me as the journey to the national tournament continues on Tuesday. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 22. 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obiwizi. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is time now to go into the rebuttal round. This debate pits Vetland Senior Grammar School against Brain Builders International College. The motion is single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development.
Indeed. In that first round, brilliant opening, by the way. Blueprints were presented, promises were made, and now it's time to stress test that structure both of you put down together as we go into the rebuttal rounds. And we will be going to Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. And to take us through the rebuttals is Olagbaju Hefzeba Oluwajomiloju.
A single-term presidency is a hit-and-run system. It creates accountability for chaos. Good day, distinguished judges. I am Olagbaju Epsibaolu Ajomiloju from Vetland Senior Grammar School, and I'm here to review my opponent's points. My opponent said a single-term presidency reduces re-election distraction, but re-election is an examination and as it's an opportunity for citizens to assess their governance. She also said it enhances development. Development takes time. A single-term presidency does not bring huge reforms. It only brings short and flashy projects. She said it reduces corruption and brings professionals in. A single-term presidency brings about lame duck approach. It brings presidents who can't decide for themselves and depend on their party to help them make decisions. She said the single-term presidency reduces election manipulation. A single-term election manipulation is not based on tenure length. It's based on our institution. How can you change tenure length without fixing the institution? You are only bringing about problems to our country. She said it enhances performance. But a single-term presidency only brings about policy discontinuity. When another president comes into power, he scraps his predecessor's ideas for his own new agenda. She also said it reduces costs. Democracy is not cheap. You have to make a sacrifice for the development of your country. She says it brings stability in a multi-ethnic diversity. A single-term presidency brings succession wars among different ethnic groups in order to decide who comes into power. She said it prevents godfatherism. Godfatherism is not inherited in every time. Every leader has his or her own political power, and it is not based on tenure length. My points are embezzlement. A single-term presidency brings about embezzlement. When a president knows that he or she is not coming back to rule, he or she will use the opportunity to loot. It gives them a losing deadline. A single-term presidency brings succession wars among different ethnic groups. A single-term presidency trades our democracy and freedom. A single-term presidency trades our democracy and freedom. It does not allow us to access our government. It trades our democracy and freedom, all in the name of good development. Re-election is evaluation. According to Afrobarometer, 84% of Nigerians rely on this single-term presidency to assess and evaluate our governance, to see whether we are really getting the development we want. I say that development takes time. A single-term presidency cannot give us huge reforms and bring development that our nation needs. It only brings short, flashy projects, all in the name of showing that you've done something. A single-term presidency trades our democracy and freedom in order to, as a single-term presidency trades our democracy and our freedom to access our governance, all in the name of development. The idea of a single-term presidency might seem attractive. It promises focus and freedom from distraction. But are we trying to say that Nigeria re-election is nothing? Democracy is freedom to rule, freedom to re-elect, and freedom to choose whether your leaders are really doing their work. A single-term presidency trades that freedom for what? Development? No, now. I stand here to refute all what my opponents have said and say that a single-term presidency is not what Nigeria really needs for rapid development. Thank you.
Right on time as well.
She's only 13, but feisty as any. Olagbaju Hefsiba Oluwajomiloju of Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. Well done. We now move over to your opponents. Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos. Obong-Daniels Miracle Ebubechukwu will be taking the rebuttal round.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Mr. Chairman. My name is Obong-Daniels Miracle, and I'm here to refute all of my opponent's points. First, she said that it weakens democracy, and this is like saying that single-term presidency is anti-democratic. Well, there is nothing anti-democratic about a single-term presidency because re-election still happens, re-elections still occur. So there is nothing anti-democratic about a single-term presidency. Limited power. The only thing a single-term presidency brings is limited power, not endless renewal. She says that it brings lame duck presidents. Now, what we need is not overly experienced individual. It is institutions that we need, not lame duck presidents. We are in Nigeria. Even in a two-term presidential system, there is still production of lame duck presidents. Next, it says it brings about poor institutions. Poor institutions are not a product of single-term presidency. We are in Nigeria. How many policies, how many institutions, how many programs are even functioning in our so-called two-term presidential system? We are in Nigeria. We should not compare our country to another person's country. We are in Nigeria where even policies are not implemented, even institutions are not functioning. So why do we say single-term presidency is not what Nigeria should adopt? Next, he said it brings about policy discontinuity. Just like I just said earlier, we are in Nigeria. There's policy discontinuity every time. What Nigeria truly needs is not length, it's not overly long tenure. It is a short tenure that brings short and achievable agendas. and single-term presidency does not bring about policy and policy discontinuity. Next, she said the time is limited, but in time is limited. The length is not our problem. Nigeria's problem stems from corruption and weak institution. Whether the tenure is long or long-term tenure in Nigeria has not even shown that it is going to bring about strong institution for our country. My opponent rebuttal says that it brings short and flashy development. Well, small brings beautiful development. And even though the time is short, all those small development that is put together, when it is combined together, in the long run, we are going to see that this is going to bring a massive development for our country. After rebutting all of my opponent points, I would like to add my own fresh point. Single-term presidency avoids concentration of power. We see in Cameroon, he has been ruling for 44 years. This is totally anti-democratic. What democracy needs is limitation of power, not endless renewal of programs. The only thing concentration of power is going to bring, as we say in a two-term presidential system, is overly concentration of power, is going to bring about dictatorship kind of government. Next, it reduces the power of incumbency. When a president stays too long in power, he becomes overly thirsty with power. Like we say, power is addictive, and the only thing that would bring about addiction in power is this. Length of tenure would only bring about increased addiction to power. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ogbonnaya Miracle Ebubechuku of Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos.
We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We can see all your comments coming in. As I mentioned earlier, Femi, these schools have their supporters cheering them on in the comment sections. Beautiful to see.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to be able to take some of those comments. But we have one more task for these 4 beautiful young students here. And when we come back, Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos, and Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos, will go head to head in their closing argument. It's not about making points now. It's about convincing the judges that you have the superior argument. Be here when we return.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi backup page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
The arguments have marched, the convictions have clashed, and now we come to the last uhuru. Time for these schools to carve their final imprint. We do hope they'll make it count, right?
I hope they do, Femi. I hope they do. Now, this round will commence with the motion supporters, Brain Builders International College. After them, you'll hear from Vetland Senior Grammar School. You've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
I have come back again to give my closing round. Honorable judges, the problem is not how long a president stays in power, it's how well that power is used. A two-term presidency only creates political distraction, fear of bold reform, campaign expenses. But in a single-term presidency, it creates focused leadership, bold reform, and better governance. Nigeria does not suffer from lack of ideas. It does not suffer from lack of resources. It therefore suffers from unlimited focus in governance, which a re-election policy is a great distraction. If the 195 countries recognized by the United Nations is performing a two-step presidency, and Nigeria has been observing it, and there is no improvement, where is the so-called proof of improvement in our nation? Is it the abandoned wind project, the incomplete road, the high rate of brain drain, whereby the government cannot even provide security for its citizens, or the uncompleted power blank, or the billions, trillions of expenses wasted on campaign tools that are supposed to help in youth employment? Thousands of children are hungry, thousands of children are abandoned on the street, whereby the government cannot create a very good strategy for its people. For its people, if a country observing a two-term presidency, if Nigeria observing a two-term presidency cannot help in Nigeria, why don't we adopt to a single term presidency? Let's not forget, a leader chasing votes cannot chase vision. A leader seeking applause cannot seek reform, and a leader preparing for re-election cannot prepare his country for greatness. Let us speak stability over struggle. Let us speak focus over fear. Let us speak legacy over longevity and popularity. I leave you with one question: if a leader truly wants to serve Nigeria, why does he need 8 years to prove it? Why does he need 8 years to show the Nigeria that they need to make an impact? Let's take an example: a contract employee. He was given a time to make a project. They would therefore use that time judiciously and make an impact out of it. This is also suitable for development. Let us ensure. Like, leave you with one final question: if let us pick a country president whereby they pick the country as their main leaders and not people as their priority. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mwabweze Priscilla Mesoma, 15-year-old SS3 student of Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos, concluding for her school alongside her teammate Obong-Daniels Miracle Ebubechukwu of 16 and also in SS3. Well done. You've done so brilliantly well in this debate. One last task for your opponents, though, from Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos. I am guessing Olagbaju, Hefzeba, Oluwajomiloju will be doing the closing argument.
Okay, little Miss Ma'am, you've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Distinguished judges, respected moderators, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is a country with over 200 million strong and resilient people. We all desire rapid development, better security, quality education, economic growth, and political stability. The question here is simple: will a single term guarantee this progress? I stand firmly to say no. The idea that a single term presidency will give us rapid development goes against my reasoning. A single term presidency, although might promise focus and freedom from economic distraction, but where is the greatest choice of democracy when you remove the people's strongest democratic weapon, that is the power to reward good governance and punish bad leadership? Election is not just a political event, it is performance and evaluation. When the leaders know that power belongs to the people, they are always standing upright and ready to prove themselves worthy of a second term. If a president knows there is no re-election to seek, what compels him to be responsive in the later years? What reduces re-election if there is no electoral consequences? We all know that power without consequences is dangerous. Nigeria is a complex nation, diverse, economically challenged, and facing security pressures. A single-term presidency cannot help us battle these problems. It will only add to our problem. Democracy thrives in choice. It thrives when the people can say you have done well, continue. It thrives when the people can say you have failed or step aside. The first year in Nigeria's administration is often used to understand the inherited problem. The second year is used to stabilize policy. The third year is used to build systems. And the fourth year is often used to bring good results. When you are building these good results and an individual proves himself worthy of this presidential task, why will you send the individual away with no opportunity of coming back to finish what he started? That is where re-election and democracy comes in. The president will be able to come back and finish what he has done. Example of long-term presidents who succeeded in bringing development to a nation. Let's take Brazil, for example. Lula da Silva, he eradicated poverty for over 22 million people. And in the USA, Bill Clinton created 20 million jobs and improved their GDP rate by 3.8%. Let's take Nigeria. General Muhammadu Buhari, our late President General Muhammadu Buhari, expanded railway infrastructure from Abuja to Kaduna, from Lagos to Ibadan. So are we saying that a single-term presidency will be able to create huge reforms? In my mother tongue, there is an adage that said, Omotoba fe jashamu, Odidodoko shanu sham sham, meaning that for development to occur, the leaders must be given time to rule well and add their quota to the country's development. Thank you.
Thank you, little Miss Ma'am.
Olagbaju Heftiba Oluwajomiloju, 13-year-old SS1 student of Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos, closing alongside her lead speaker, Kukuola Oyinkansola Mary, 14-year-old SS2 student. Well done. Supported by Oyeniyi Abisoye Omoyomade, who is just 13 and in SS1. Thank you for what you did here. And to you, Nwabueze Priscilla Mesoma and Ogbonaya Miracle of Brain Builders International College, Alimosho, Lagos, thank you too. You've been brilliant. I extend that thanks to Olushola Aisha Kemisola, who's also part of your team. And so in this debate, we examined power through the lens of time. One side, Brain Builders, argue that a single term liberates leadership, free from campaign distractions, free from political bargaining, free to act decisively. The other, Vetland, warned that development is not a sprint. It is a marathon requiring continuity, evaluation, and sustained reform. But beneath both arguments lies a deeper truth. Nigeria does not merely need shorter terms or longer terms. Nigeria needs stronger systems. Development is not guaranteed by calendar adjustments. It is guaranteed by competence, vision, and accountability. A nation rises not because leaders stay briefly or because they stay long. A nation rises because its leadership understands stewardship. And history will not ask how long a president served. It will ask what changed while they served. Thank you to all of you. You have done well. It is in the hands of the judges now to determine how you performed and who managed to pinch this contest. Yvonne.
Thank you, Femi. I'm going to hand this to you because it doesn't appear that there's internet in here. So here you go. Here you go.
Gracias, muchas.
All right, to you girls, I have to say how proud I am of you, of all of you. Wonderful, great work you've all done. So proud of you. Proud of you. I'll start with Vetland Senior Grammar School. I will say there's nothing like their self. It is themselves. Okay? So you say prove themselves, not prove their self. Okay? Prove themselves. You also say co-debaters, not co-debaters. Co-debaters, okay? You have debaters, never debaters, okay? Also say length, not length. Length. All right? Say godfatherism, not godfatherism. Godfatherism, and this goes both ways. I would say there's a difference between president and precedent, okay? A president, it is pronounced president. A president is a leader of a nation. A precedent, pronounced precedent, okay? It is spelled Precedent. A precedent is something that comes before another thing that can serve as a reference point, okay? For example, the previous debates have been precedents, have served as precedents, okay? For you or to you. So see the difference? A president leads a country. A precedent serves as a pointer. All right? So you meant president, not precedent. Okay? Also say esteemed. Esteemed, not X. Esteemed, S. Esteemed, okay? Esteemed. Also say democracy, both of you. Democracy, not democracy. The same rule applies to democratic, not democratic. Democratic, okay? Democratic. And then say uninformed, not unreinformed. Uninformed, okay? Uninformed, not unreinformed. I'll stop there for want of time and come to Brain Builders International College. You should say development, both of you, by the way. Development. Say ask, not axe. An axe is a farm tool. It's a tool used to chop wood, okay? Used for chopping wood. So don't say axe. Say ask. Ask, okay? Also say, both of you, there's a difference between tenure and tenor. Tenor is tenor. Tenor refers to the quality of your voice. Some people sing alto, others sing tenor. Okay? But tenure is tenure. Tenure, not tenure. Tenure, and it is not tenor. It is tenure. Okay? Not tenure and not tenure. Or tenor. Say tenure. Tenure. Okay? So tenure, not tenure, and definitely not tenor. And then say agenda. Agenda is already in the plural form. So there's no need to say agendas. Okay, it's agenda, not agendas. Longevity, not longevity. Longevity, okay? Say longevity, say question. Incomplete, not incomplete. Incomplete, not incomplete. And then say incumbency. Incumbency, not incumbency. Incumbency. Okay, I'll stop there for want of time. Femi.
It is now time for the decision. For the presentation round, all three judges score it 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 in favor of Brain Builders College. Brain Builders College lead in the first round by 30 to 27 for Vetland School. In the second round, the rebuttal round, all three judges score it 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for Vetland School. Vetland School take round 2, 30 points to 27 for Brain Builders College. At this point, it is Vetland School's 57, Brain Builders College 57. Tied. Taking us to round 3. All three judges give round 3 a tie. 10-10, 10-10, 10-10. At this point, it is 87 for Vetland School and 87 for Brain Builders College. Taking us to the decider, being Diction Judge Yvonne. Diction Judge Yvonne scores it. Brain Builders College 10, Vetland School 10. We have a tie. We have a tie.
And so we move into the tiebreaker round. We'll give you little time to gather yourselves and get into the mood to break this tie. Remember what is expected of you in this tie breaker round. You will get 5 minutes. One off. 5 minutes, okay? To take up the side previously taken up by your opponents. Does that make sense? So that means Brain Builders International College will oppose the motion, and Vetland Senior Grammar School will now support the motion. You will get 5 minutes each.
No rebuttals, no closing rounds, just 5 minutes. You can decide amongst yourself who wants to do the round. Now, if you want to share responsibilities, fine.
That's possible.
We will open both mics for you. Okay, when it's your turn, we'll open both mics for you, and you can wing this however you can. But when your opponent is talking, please don't breathe into the mic. Don't play with the mic, because we're going to turn on both mics for each school.
Also, remember to speak directly into the microphone, because viewers are watching and they also should be able to hear you, okay? So speak into the microphone.
And because Vetland would be supporting the motion now, you will go first. 5 minutes, and hopefully that will be it. Is that clear? All right. Thanks to all of you who are joining us at home. We'll quickly go on this break. It looks like we'll be here for the long haul. There is still the second debate to come, and that will come pretty soon. Special thanks to obweezy.com and all our supporters through the years. Most importantly, our esteemed audience who follow and who share their thoughts, and with whom we continue to grow. Yvonne?
Before we go, Femi, I have to read this message on WhatsApp. It says, hashtag IBTD 2026 regional debate. No time. I'll take it after the break.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be right back after this.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality.
comes alive again with intellect, passion, and power as 4 schools go head-to-head in battles that could reshape perspectives. At 4 p.m., Vetland Senior Grammar School locks horns with Brain Builders International College on the burning question: is a single-term presidency what Nigeria needs for rapid development? Then at 5 p.m., Muslim Association of Nigeria Secondary School takes on Emerald Day Secondary School in a patriotic face-off. Nigeria remains the giant of Africa. Can pride hold its ground against probing logic? 2 topics, 4 fiery minds, 1 arena. Only the sharpest arguments will stand tall. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me as the journey to the national tournament continues on Tuesday. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 22. 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obi-Weezy. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ at nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions. Welcome back. Oh, what a time we're having in the studio this evening. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You should join the live streams. There's a lot going on there. Join the live streams, like, comment, and share. I was going to read this message before that break. This message says, hashtag 2026, hashtag IBTD 2026 regional debate. A leader chasing votes cannot chase vision. Jesu. With the emoji of hands on the head. When our children have these kinds of mentality, it's a matter of time. I'm only hoping they'd have the chance to implement this and not be wasted, because this is saddening. Tosin Daniels with that message. Well, thank you, Tosin. This message says, wow, this is miraculous. Okay, if you say so. This one says, this one, Tyra Powell. Well done, girls. Both girls on rebuttals should debate the extra time. So easy. Well, that's up to them. It is their prerogative, not ours. All we know is that they each get 5 minutes. How they decide to do, what they decide to do with the 5 minutes is up to them. If they want to debate together, if they want to share the responsibility of this round, that is up to them. If they want to nominate one person to represent the team, it's also up to them. But each school gets 5 minutes to do justice in this round.
And so we go into the tiebreaker round. And for this round, Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos, become motion supporters.
That's right.
As a reminder,
the motion remains. Here we... I said it earlier, I'm an elderly lady. The motion remains: single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. In the previous match, we heard from Brain Builders International College supporting the motion, while Vetland Senior Grammar School opposed that motion. Now that we have entered the tiebreaker round, the roles have reversed. That means that Vetland Senior Grammar School will now oppose the motion, and Brain Builders International College will support the motion. Oh, you are supporting the motion?
Supporting, yes.
Look, at this point, you all have to bear with me.
Welcome to junior old age, Yvonne.
Thank you, Femi.
And I will open the 2 mics for Popola Oyinkansola Mary and Olagbaju Hefzibah Oluwajomiloju of Vetland Senior Grammar School, Agege, Lagos, as they deliver their tiebreaker round.
Nigeria is a country blessed with oil, agriculture, minerals, and talented people, yet development has been slow. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, over 60% of Nigerians live in poverty. The problem is not due to lack of resources, rather, how leadership operates. Good day, esteemed judges, my co-debaters, audience in the studio, and everyone listening to me. I am Popola Oinkosla Mary from Vetland Senior Grammar School, and I am here in support of the motion that states a single-term presidency is what Nigeria needs for rapid development. To start with, a single-term presidency reduces campaign over governance. In a country like Nigeria, where the ruling tenure is 4 years, the leader spends 2 years settling down and 2 years campaigning for re-election. Instead of identifying national problems, tough policies are made, decisions are made, declarations, and popularity becomes more important than national development. Because it is a single term, the leader works for legacy, not vote. For instance, a country like Mexico that practices a single-term 6-year presidential system of government prevents its leaders from securing power rather than focusing on national development. Nigeria needs governance, not campaigns. Furthermore, single-term presidency reduces corruption and abuse of power. According to Transparency International 2023 Corruption Protection Index, Nigeria scored 154 over 180 in their corruption index, scoring 25 over 100 points. Corruption brings slow development to the country. Because it is a single term, the leader works for efficiency. A single-term presidency makes leaders a servant of the nation, not a candidate of the party. And so, a single-term presidency saves national revenues and reduces political tension. Nigeria spends billions of naira on election every 4 years. Those are funds that can be used to build schools, hospitals, roads, and institutions that promote development. Re-election also promotes political allies and manipulates institutions. Election also causes violence and political instability. A single-term presidency promotes political